Hey, y'all. This is Casey from Pizzazz, and we're going to do some quick afternoon lettering. We just wanted to pop on here. It feels really good here in Alabama. I don't know where everybody is tuning in from, but here in Alabama, it definitely is. We are feeling good. I just went for a walk with some friends, friends on the phone. we chatted, kind of did a virtual walk, a real walk, but just chit-chatted on the phone while we were walking, and it just feels so good outside. So we wanted to come in and letter some springy something. So this is not going to take too terribly long. If y'all have been following us for any amount of time, you know that we like to show you things that don't necessarily take forever, but they just add just a little bit of what we call peace and play into our everyday, into our little lives. So what I'm using today, I'm using 2 Tombow markers. So it doesn't really matter the color, but if you wanted to get the exact same, this is $4.93 and $6.65. So Tombow is spelled Tombow. So Tombow markers. Hey y'all, I see Texas is on, and Canada, and some Prattville folks and Texas folks. So we got lots of people represented. So I'm using a piece of like Bristol paper. They make different kinds of Bristol paper. Like some is a little bit smoother. This one's not as smooth as some, but it still works really good. So I'm going to be doing this kind of slow, and you can just kind of follow along. So I'm going to put this over here. Actually, okay, I'm kind of weird about my placement. Like I really need it right here. I need it right here, so it's not too close to me. So with just 2 colors, all you need, you can still get. We can do these 2 different colors plus a little bit of that purple. Hey Donna, I was trying to pull up earlier. Let me see. I don't know if I can do it while I'm talking. Let me just see. I was trying to highlight some of our lettering club members and our kids club members and show it on the screen. And Donna, y'all were one of the ones that I was wanting to show, but they're being super slow for me to upload. Actually, nope. I think they're coming. Okay. So a little bit later, I'm going to be highlighting a few of our kids club members and some of what our lettering club members are doing, because they're doing lots of cool stuff. All right, so let's get rolling with our lettering. So with the blue, here we go. So some of our tips are just kind of take it 1 stroke at a time. Now, every once in a while, you'll see when we do the spring, every once in a while, a stroke will end up being more than 1 letter, but usually it's just a portion of the letter, okay? So it's going to look like this. So that's just the stroke. That's just the 1 part of the H, all right? And I make sure to pull this up because I know I'm about to put this E right here, all right? Okay, notice these are not all on the same plane. I didn't draw like a straight line and have it all there. I like a little bit of that bounce. All right, so there's my hello. Okay, so we took it 1 stroke at a time. Then we are going to thicken our downstrokes. Okay, so let's just thicken all of the downstrokes. Y'all know inside of our lettering club, we go over this, over it. And these are the basics that come up time and time again. So inside the lettering club, we do have a boot camp. So I see some of y'all that are members on here. If you've not refreshed that boot camp, sometimes it's good just to go back and look. But in addition to the boot camp, we're practicing the principles all the time. And this is one of the principles that we that is just part of lettering. If you were doing this faux calligraphy, you're going to thicken those downstrokes. Now I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do the word spring, and then I will come back and show you how to do the fun blending. So again, these markers are the Tombow markers, Tombow, Tombow markers. You do need to have you need some sort of a slick paper, slick-ish. So I'm using Bristol paper. It does not work good like on copy paper. Like you can letter it, but the technique that I'm about to show you where you blend it, that doesn't work so good on copy paper. You may see right there the banner across the bottom that says get on our VIP text list by going to textcasey.com. That, y'all, is just that is extra communication for us. We have been seeing, and you have probably been seeing that even if you like our page, you don't always see what we're doing. Even if you subscribe to our email list, sometimes those emails go to spam. And so text is just another form of communication that we can have, that we hope does not get lost in the world of weird emails and things that tend to get lost. All right, so there is the hello. So here comes the spring. Now this SPR, this is a little tricky. And if you're in the club, we did this the other night, and I had to do it a few different times because we did these really cute bunnies in the club, and we added the Hello Spring to it. And let's see, let me see if I can find somebody to share. And for whatever reason, I don't know. Here we go. I think this will be cute if it'll hang tight. So the SPR is going to take just a second. Oh, y'all are going to look when I lean over. Y'all get an up close view of my head there. So. Can y'all see that? Just this is just Jessica's thing. She says the bunnies can't even. Can y'all hear me? I think you can. I think it says my mic is muted, but I think you can still hear me. But anyway, yeah, this is Jessica's, and we did this Hello Spring. We did these cute little bunnies, and so we had to go over this spring a few different times. So just bear with us. Like just a few. It's like a S and a P and an R without picking up your pen. So here we go. Woo! Okay. So do you see how that was multiple things? It's not usually like that. Usually we are doing one stroke at a time. We did 3 letters and didn't pick that pen up on that one. It was kind of fun though. Okay. So it is definitely fun when you get to going with it. All right. So here we go. Here's the part of the N, and then I know that I am going to come down and do my fun little loop. All right. So it's just so fun. Like it takes a little bit of like figuring it out and training your hands to do it. But then once you start to get it and it becomes second nature, it's just so fun to letter. So fun. Okay. So here we go. We are going to thicken the downstrokes. And then we'll come back in and fill them in. These are fun springy colors too. Usually you can buy a pack of Tombow markers, and they will have some colors similar to this that you can kind of mix and match the blues and the pinks. Heather says, you make it look so easy. Look, that is only because of doing it over and over and over again. That's how anybody who makes anything look easy, it's because they just practice it a lot. And so anybody that has practiced it a lot will tell you that it doesn't come easy to begin with, but the more you practice, the more it gets into your brain, and then the more you just kind of get the free flow, and then it does become easy. It doesn't start out easy, but it does become easy. All right, so there is that. So we've got kind of our base on. So now what we are going to do, I'm going to take this off of both of them, take the lids off. So I've got both of them. I'll be using the blue and the pinky purple kind of back and forth. So I'm going to make sure nothing's going to come off my hand. It's not. All right, so right down here at the bottom, I'm going to add this. You may have seen me do this technique before. I like doing this technique with lots of different colors. So we're putting a little bit of this. I'm going to pull it up close so you can see. Can y'all see that? Now I want it to look a little more blendy, so I'm going to go to the blue before it dries too much. That's why I'm only doing 3 at a time. I don't want it to sink into the paper too much. Now this is the part that if you don't have the right paper, it doesn't work as well, okay, or at all sometimes. If you're just using copy paper, it doesn't always blend very easily like this, okay? Do y'all see how that blends now? All right, so here we go. So we're putting a little bit on, and to begin with, it's not blendy, but then once we go to our blue, kind of go over it and pull it out, then it blends a little bit more. So another reason these texts are important is just yesterday I had a friend who she had to delete a ton of her email contacts simply because the email provider was telling her, hey, if somebody's not opened one of your emails like in a month or so, you need to delete them because you're being spammy. If they haven't opened it in a month, they don't want to hear from you. And she had to delete those contacts. So, I thought sometimes we only send out like one a month. And so if those same rules were to ever apply to us, we'd have to delete y'all from our database. And so I don't know, there's a lot of different things that is making us really want to make sure that we have everybody's contacts, just because you never know when a page is going to get shut down or email shut down or whatever. So if y'all want to kind of stay in the loop, y'all can just go to textcasey.com. You can just say, hey, and you'll be on the list. If you are local and want to make sure, bring this up again so you can see, and want to make sure you just get the text for locals, because we won't be sending out the text. If it's a class, like we have a Boots and Bunny class coming up next week, we won't be sending that out to everybody because the people in Canada are not going to be coming to our local studio for that class. So if you just want those local texts, all you have to do is text the word locals whenever you go to that textcasey.com. All right, so did y'all see? So I did a little bit of the blue, and then I just pulled it the same colors. I'm not using anything special. They do sometimes have a blending pen that you could use. I just prefer to use the same color. So the same pink is in my hand. I've got it. I'm just going back over it. Let's see. Somebody is asking what kind of paper I suggest. I like the Tombow paper. Not the Tombow paper. Sorry, the Bristol paper. I don't really think there is Tombow paper. When you go to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, you'll see like the pads of watercolor paper, different things like that. It'll just say Bristol, Bristol. There's a couple of different even kinds of Bristol. But if you get that Bristol paper, you should be good. Get the smooth kind. And here's the thing, it's just paper. So y'all can just like play and experiment. And if you don't like it, it's just paper. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any questions that I'm missing on here. I don't think so. All right, little bits of blues. And then this. Later on tonight, FYI, Haley will be going live from in the studio just for a little bit. We have a cute door hanger class that we are doing tonight, and we've got that same class it filled, so we added another class next week. So Haley will be going live later on tonight too. So if you want a little sneak peek into what they're doing, the class starts at 7 Central, so it will be just probably a little bit later than that. I would guess like 7:30-ish. Okay, so y'all can kind of see I've done the same thing on every bit of this, added a little bit of blue, and then came back with that pinky purple to blend it. So that is that. If y'all want to give it a try, even if you don't have these exact tools, you could just get a marker and just try doing the shape of the letters. It's truly so fun. It's so fun to do the swirly G's. I just love it. So before we go, I told you I was going to highlight a few of our club members too. So here we go. Here is Miss Donna and her granddaughter. They create every week together, and it is so fun seeing what they do. They both are in the kids club, and that's just kind of like their little time to create together. So that's awesome. Here we've got another one of we did the negative space fish paintings. I showed you the Jessica's Hello Spring. Let's see. I think we've got a few more to show y'all. We did this really cute bunny. Hang tight. It takes a second to like upload. We did that cute little bunny, and sorry y'all, they are saying they're waiting to upload, so it's taking me just a second. Here's another one of our kids club. So some of y'all have asked like, how many clubs y'all got? We got 2 clubs. Okay, we have the kids club, and this is one of our kids club members. So she created this from home using our videos. And then we have the lettering club. So the lettering club will be opening March 26th. So we would love to have any new members that might want to join. Before the club opens, we always do kind of a little like a fun little 3-day, almost like a sneak peek inside the club. And so we're working on some things. These are not done yet because I don't love these. So if you have any suggestions, so we're working on some like floral designs. We're gonna add lettering to it. But it's like I don't know if I like the white background or if I like the colorful background or if I even like those flowers. So we're playing around a little bit more with that. But what's so cool about this is that it's got some like collage elements to where I will give you some of the shapes and then you can paint and adhere it. I don't know. It's going to be really fun. So we don't have the completed design just yet, but it's going to be good. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So, all right, y'all, that is it for today. Just want to show you this fun little lettering thing. Y'all be sure to get on our VIP text list if you want to. Just go to text Casey. Yay, Erin. Erin said, that's my girl with the fish. Yay. She's doing so good. I love seeing the pictures. Y'all keep on posting them. That's how so often we feel it's just different. And then we're like, are the kids doing it? We don't even know if y'all don't post the pictures. And so I love that you and Donna and several of y'all are so good to post the pictures so we can see all of their work because it makes us happy. So awesome. And yep, Tammy says that Strathmore also makes marker paper. Yes, that is a good paper too. I've had that before as well. So and that would be good for these Tombow markers. So anyway, y'all, that is it for this afternoon. If y'all want to tune back in a little bit later and see what they're doing inside the studio, feel free. And we will see you later. See ya.